You guys should do like a.
She's not wrong.
How can a man be with a woman like you that drive crazy?
Scoot the mic closer.
Sorry,
Scoot it to
you talk about.
Scoot to the edge.
Sorry,
No, there you go.
you talk about only about sex. Everything turned out to sexual. You say that you want to be a slave. You say that you want to be a, how do you call it, baby daddy or whatever it is,
girl?
a baby girl. No conversation that it's like politics, something normal. Everything is around.
I brought up politics. I brought up
Yeah, but
modern
regarding
psychology.
sex.
I brought
Regarding
up the
sex.
healing journey. I brought up my self-help
Honey,
books that I've written.
everything circling sex.
I brought up sexual education,
sex.
pleasure
I'm so
centers.
You even said the world.
Do you understand
all
that
goes down
men
to
think
sex.
about sex like every 10
Doesn't
seconds?
matter, but you know what's the
what
difference?
a popular bitch
wait,
I am?
wait, you know what's the difference between?
That's not
you know
true.
what the difference between?
It's true.
Wait, you know what's the
Man does
difference
not
between
think about
women?
No, I'm just saying.
You want to know what's
Man
the
thinks
difference?
about sex all
Listen to
the
me for a
time.
second, Desiree.
That's the average
You know
man.
what's the difference between
If
men and
they're
women
telling
in
you something
sex?
different, they're lying.
You want to know the difference
That's
between
not
men and
true.
women in sex? You want to know
That's
the
not
difference
true.
between men and women in sex? Women are the portal of the universe. They're bringing kids to
That's
the
why
world.
men want at it
Wait a
constantly.
second. You already brought your kids. You passed your prime. So now you need.
So are you?
So yes, of course I passed my
Okay,
prime.
well,
So
we're
what?
a support group then. Like
I'm not trying. I'm not going to lie to myself
We're in
and
the
tell
same
myself that I'm a
category.
25-year-old and I get all the men in the world. That's why I'm not in competition with you. I passed my prime and I'm proud of it because I lived my life. I had my son. I'm not in competition
So you
with
don't like
younger
sex
women
anymore? You're
No,
kind
I
of
like sex. Of course, I like sex, but not in a way that I open my portal and gate to every guest that want to
well,
come.
that's why I have an OnlyFans. They can't
It is-
touch me. I don't know what.
Yeah,
the fuck they're
but
doing.
you know
I don't
what? But
care.
they see you.
It's paying my
They
rent.
see you.
I
Listen,
work 1
you
hour a
traded,
week.
honey. You traded. Let me listen.
So if I
listen
go to,
me,
if I go
you
to
have
work
the
40
privilege.
hours a week and leave my children in childcare with somebody
You
else,
have
that
the
would be better.
privilege. You
That
have the
makes no
privilege.
sense.
You have the privilege to listen to a woman like me. Okay, you have the
I'm sorry,
privilege.
but I don't want your life.
Okay,
I'm not you.
I don't want
so
you.
I don't know why
I don't
you're
want
trying
you to have
give me
my life.
advice for a life.
You have
I'm
the
not trying
privilege
live,
to have
honey.
wisdom because nobody in your
whatever you
circle
want
gonna
with
tell
your
you the
vagina.
truth.
I don't give a shit.
Nobody in your
Date
circle
whoever
gonna
you
tell you
want.
the truth. Okay, nobody in your circle gonna tell you the truth about who you are. Okay, and how you live your life. You work 1 hour a week. You spread your legs or whatever you do in OnlyFans. You think it's gonna give you a future?
It's called capitalism, honey.
No, it's not capitalism. It's prostituting in the camera. It doesn't matter if they touch you, smell you, whatever. They can see your vagina and how you giving blowjobs in the camera. This is something you could never take away. And your son, when he grew up, they're gonna tell him your mom is a hoe. Oh my God, your mom did OnlyFans. You don't understand.
My
You
son is being
traded.
raised in a
You
sex-positive
traded.
environment.
You
He's not all
traded.
weird
You
about it.
traded value for money. You traded value for money.
I
Money is
subscribe
here
to a
for you,
culture.
and the values are here.
I
And a
subscribe to
normal
a
person like
culture.
her and her and her, their values are here, and they don't care about the money. They care more about their values. And you could be a cleaning lady, go clean 10 houses a day, 10 hours a day.
Why the fuck would I wanna
right?
clean? I'm almost 40
Instead
years
of
old,
going
bitch.
and
My
prostitute
back would
yourself,
hurt like shit.
and your vagina doesn't
doesn't
hurt
hurt now?
No, my vagina doesn't hurt. It's in
No,
very good
when
shape,
you put
thank
it-
you.
Really? I don't believe
Yes.
it. I don't believe
And I
it's in a
don't
good
piss
shape.
myself or anything like you do, bitch.
What do I do?
Because I
What do I
actually
do? What did
my
you say? I
Kegels
didn't
with a
understand.
fucking dick.
Whenever someone raises their voice and starts calling you cuss words, that's just when you can just ignore them.
No, but why'd you say piss what?
That you pee your pants.
I don't pee myself. I have, listen,
well, good
if
for
we
you.
get
You're
into
getting
it,
a workout
I'm even
somehow.
small and young over
What
there.
toys do you use? What
Okay?
toys do you use?
What?
Not
toys
everyone
do
is
you use?
obsessed with sex.
What did you say?
Honestly,
What
I'm getting
toys
to
do
be
you
of
use?
your
I don't
age.
use toys because sex it's not my main thing. If I have a boyfriend and I love him and I have something with him,
So you don't
I would do it
actually
with him.
enjoy
No, I
sex
don't
for
need
sex.
toys because my life it's not around sex.
Desiree,
Sex it's not the most important thing in the world.
Desiree, didn't you say the world doesn't revolve around sex? Why do you keep bringing
No, I'm
every
saying it
single
does.
topic?
No, I literally said the world does revolve around sex, honey.
That's what she said. Exactly.
That's literally what the world revolves
That's
around.
That's
not
the
true.
problem.
If it
That's
wasn't
why
for
you're not
sex, none of
normal.
us
That's
would
why
be
you doesn't
here.
have a
Desiree,
normal
none of us
life.
would be here.
Respectfully,
For
that's stupid.
_the_patriarchy donated
Oh, shit.
$500.
10-minute mute.
Last one,
Mute.
but this is a gift to the viewers. Please shut up, Des.
W.
She allows every man to
What a-
finish on
what a
her, but
legend.
won't allow the panel to finish a conversation.
Seriously.
Some dude will definitely Helen Keller her.
That's intense.
But see, that's how the world views you, though. When you,
That's it. Wait, hold on.
but you
Wait,
should
wait.
care.
No, I should
This is a-
not.
She cares. She
is it
just know
muted?
that nobody wants her.
Desiree. Hey, Desiree. Desiree.
You give a shit. You give a
Desiree.
shit. You just lost. That's
Zip it.
what you lost.
Zip it. Your mic is muted, so you can't talk. You got a 10-minute mute.
You
10
could do
minutes.
that?
Yeah, we can do that.
It was necessary.
It was definitely, I agree with Riley over there. Definitely necessary. Super necessary. All right, where the hell were we?
Can I
don't even
finish my
remember.
sentence to her? Because
To who?
finally her
To
mic
her?
is, her mic is off, so I want to.
Well, she can't respond now.
I want to, exactly,
Here,
so I want to say.
20 seconds, then
Okay.
I'm moving it on.
You know what's the problem? What I said before, it's your coping mechanism. You only learn since you were little to deal with the world. All your path, it's through sex. So you think sex is the most important thing. You didn't have one conversation, not in the other two podcasts and not today, that it's normal. So I can't even imagine how you do it with your family, with your kids, with the guy that you're dating, because the only trademark you have to trade with a guy, it's your vagina. You have nothing else, and your mental illness. That's why no normal guy would be with you. Only guy that need a slave or a guy with a pervert. Only a pervert who wants something pervert would be with you. Normal guy would never be with you.
She belongs to
Get
the
it into
streets.
your head.
I have like a piggyback off of your point. So obviously Desiree is just very obsessed with sex, but I think you're also very obsessed with sex, but in the opposite. No. But in the opposite way, where you think it's the most important thing that you have to withhold it and you can't give it to people. You think you put such a high pedestal on sex.
Of course I put
Sex
sex.
is
That's
value.
the same.
It's
That's
a
the same
valuable thing.
That's
I'll
the
give it to
same
everybody,
perspective
but-
as thinking.
Brian,
sex
are you
is the-
listening to this?
Yes, listen.
Brian,
listen
are
to
you
what I'm
listening
saying.
to this?
That's the same
No.
perspective that she has. Just
No, let me
Yes,
tell
it
you,
is.
since
You're saying
when you have a lot of one thing, it
You're
becomes less
saying-
valuable.
Oh my gosh,
since you're
you're
not
saying-
understanding
hold on.
and you respond
You're
that
not
weird
understanding.
answer, your answer is
God.
weird, and I'll tell you
no.
why.
Can
I'll tell
I-
you why.
can I finish?
No, but I want to
Can I finish
respond
the
to you. No,
question?
I want to
Can I
tell.
finish
I want to say what I want to say for this. You saying that I'm obsessed with it. No, I value myself. My body is like a temple. If I give my thing to somebody else, to someone else, it has to be somebody who respect me, who be continue by seeing me, and not just for this. I'm not a booty call. I'm not giving my body just to give my body, because I control my urge. Even if I really want sex, I can control myself. I'm not gonna give my body to
That's
somebody
having-
just because I can't hold myself and I need sex right now. That's the difference. I don't work and act from my impulse.
That's having
and a
an
person
obsession
not
with
need
sex.
to work from
No,
their
it's not.
impulse.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's having an obsession with sex because you
I don't
think
have
sex
any
is so
obsession.
important. Yes, you think sex is
It's
so
not the
important.
sex important. It's protecting
That's what you
yourself
think.
and your body. It's important, not
From
the sex.
From sex. You think sex is so important that it's this big thing that's the most important thing about you is preserving yourself and
Of
saving
course.
yourself. That's thinking
Because
sex is the
real
most
men,
important
real
thing.
value men.
That's thinking sex is
Brian, am I
important.
wrong? High value man. What is the right to go with a hoe that give her body to everybody, or a woman that hold herself?
That's the same thing. That's the
It's not
thinking
the
sex
same.
is the most important thing in the
No,
world.
I'm a
it's
high
not
value
at all. Not at all.
Yes,
I'm a
it is.
high value
Yes,
woman,
it is.
and I'm not just having sex with anybody just
Exactly.
because I need to have sex.
You're making sex the commodity. Sex is the commodity here. That's making it the
No,
most
it's our
important.
body is the commodity.
No,
Yeah,
Our
exactly.
body.
Sex is the
To try
commodity.
to disrespect your body and
your body
valuing
with sex is the commodity,
It's
and
crazy.
that's the thing
Listen,
that's the most
I
important
bet
thing.
you any money after you have sex
You-
with a guy. Wait. After you have sex with a guy, right? Wait. After you have sex with a guy that it's not a serious relationship, right?
What did I miss?
When you have this orgasm or whatever, you're gonna feel super empty, lonely, sitting there in the bed alone and thinking, "Oh, I wish I had a relationship," because you know you abused yourself to death.
Is that
and you
how-
can't have that. You justify yourself as a coping mechanism to put my point in the wrong place.
No, you
Yes,
are
don't
not
tell me no.
understanding. You're not understanding my point. Is that you're making sex the most important commodity about a woman?
Of course it's
by
important.
saying-
It's your
Yeah.
body. Explain to her, please.
Yes, you just
It's your
said
body.
of course.
No, we're
Yes.
not obsessed with sex.
You
we're not thinking
are.
about, no, we're not though.
You're not obsessed with having sex. You're obsessed with holding
I know
sex.
I'm not
it's
obsessed
the
with-
same.
it's just a value
obsession
that I
with
hold.
sex.
Not holding,
And I'm
she
not
value her
I'm
body.
Then why is that the most important
Listen,
thing?
I don't blow with the wind of whatever trend is going
Why
on,
is-
with what the
why is
culture
that the most
is.
important
I'm not
thing to you?
going to
Exactly.
subdue to that.
But
It's
why?
just what
But
you
why
believe.
is sex the most important thing?
It's
to you?
not the most important thing.
Then what's the most important thing?
What are you gonna do?
my
What are
relationship
you
with
gonna
God.
do?
Why is your body important?
What are you
Ask me what
gonna
the
do
most
when
important
you're
thing is.
50 years
Why?
old
Hold on.
and you already slept with thousands of men? Let's do the math. If you have at a time six men, if you have 6 men, right? Let's say in a course of a month, can you do it? Because I can't multiply in my head. 6 times.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
do
I
it.
got
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Okay, she can do it.
Hey.
6 times. Okay. 6 times. 6
Yep.
men. Sorry.
Yep.
In 1 month.
Easy.
Do it in a course of 40 years. I want to know how many men's are there.
Oh,
16.
okay.
Dang.
Well, that'd be
Damn, that's
72 times
whole
40.
calculus shit
So
right there.
72, 40, 0.
Damn.
Probably.
Carry the 5.
Are you doing that
Probably around, please say that.
Oh, are you guys actually looking for an answer? Okay,
Yes.
wait, hold on.
Oh.
40 times 72. If you do 40 times 40, that's
2,880.
Yeah.
2,880.
Exactly. Your vagina gonna be worn out. You gonna
That's
be
what I said.
exactly.
I should get a prize.
Your vagina. Thank you. Your vagina gonna be worn out. Okay. You're not gonna be young and youthful because this is your trade right now. Sorry to tell you, but you're not
Wait, what's gonna
exceptionally
happen to the
beautiful.
vagina?
You don't
Missing
have
the
a
point.
gorgeous body. You have
like
only.
3,000.
You
What
have
happens
only.
to the
sorry,
vagina?
You have. Her vagina gonna be used and abused. You're not
Used
having
and abused?
You don't have exceptional
What about when
beauty.
you have a kid?
You're not hot. You
Vagina
don't have kids. You don't have marriage. Sorry to tell you
don't
that.
children
Sorry,
whip
wait.
your
You're gonna wake up 40,
No,
not so
it goes
beautiful. You don't have your youth anymore. What are you gonna do?
Great
You're gonna
minds
kill
think alike.
yourself.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, you're.
I think the
you're
real problem would be
missing
that all the
point.
sexual diseases. Out of 2,000 people, the odds are high.
Thank you.
You guys are missing the point. You said okay, so you guys said sex isn't the most important thing. Your body is. Why is your body the most important thing?
Self-respect,
God
my
gave you
relationship
one.
with God.
What? Okay,
was
what,
that a
are you-
question?
what are you having
Let's leave God
self-respect
for a
from?
second. Let's explain
Yeah.
it to her rationally. The most
What are you
important
having
thing.
self-respect
I tell you what,
from?
because you
Sex?
know.
Is
No,
the
I'll explain.
answer sex?
You ask a question. Let me
Yeah.
answer. Because not all your life you're gonna be young with the horniness. Because we live by our hormones. When your hormones level gonna go down when you're 40 and 50 and you don't feel sexual anymore, you're not gonna have a trade to trade. You're not gonna have a something to trade. And if you don't have a husband and kids, okay,
What are you
you're gonna
trading,
feel.
I
Your
want-
tr-
I-
your prime is only until you're 40. What are you gonna
You
do
said-
after 40?
Okay, why? Okay, why do you think?
What are you gonna do after you're
you are
40
not
and no kids and no husband, lonely by yourself?
You're not getting the point.
Or you want to be like her when she have kids and she's
You
crazy?
keep
Listen,
trying to answer and explain. You're not getting
Wait,
the
hold
points.
on. I gotta move it on. I gotta move this on. All right, let me read some of these chats. Actually, I'm gonna have Shirley read them because she asked me to.
I did?
Yep.
Desiree, can you stop talking for 5 seconds? The world is not around.
Shh, zip it.
Quit acting like it. You need a straight jacket. By the way, Grace, you are by far the most attractive on the panel. Stay fit and stay based.
Yo,
You're so
Billiam,
sweet. Thank
appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. And then Sean, thank you, Sean.
Brian,
Go ahead,
you're
Shirley.
getting fatter
Yep,
and not
it's
trying to
true.
lose the weight. The dumpy is getting bigger. Just hit Des and get it over with.
Oh my God.
Does that hurt your feelings at all?
No, it's true. I need to lose some weight.
it's real.
I need to lose some weight. W.
He was
Desmond.
eating raw chicken, so he got something going on.
Wait, is it actually raw chicken?
It looked raw, sorry.
All right.
Chicken.
I don't know why you said that.
Sure.
I'm dying.
Okay, anyways.